Hello there, this is Toe of Games and welcome back to Miraculo Island. It's been a while since I've last played this game, so I'm not entirely sure where we left off. We are at the lake. Alright then. I apologize if the game is a bit laggy. I think it's my fault since I have quite a few programs open at once. Well, it seems to be running fine though. Let's what were we doing? I think we were drowning and then we had a cutscene after that. We should go and talk to some people here. How's your condition, Nicholas? It's nothing really. I'll trust you on that. To tell you the truth, I was never really good with children. I'm a child? Oh no, not at all. I didn't mean to call you a... Can you see what I mean? Kinda. Why did you take this job? I'm sorry, that's not my business. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to treat them, how to get along with them. You see, I have a girl like you under my custody and, well, we don't get along very well. I'm a girl? Yes, you are, Nicholas. No, I'm sorry, I was just saying... Just kidding. That's not very nice of you, Nicholas. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Continue, please. I thought that perhaps watching you all from this position I'd learn something. But I only end up screwing it up even more. Miss Valerie is fine. I'd kill for eating those pancakes every morning of my life. I don't know what kind of a girl she is, but I'm pretty sure she will appreciate you for the good person you are someday. Don't give up. Thank you, but I'm not the great person you think I am. What do you mean? Forget it. I can't believe I'm being comforted by a student. We're only humans. It can be helped. I guess you're right. Thank you, Nicholas. Even people like Miss Valerie has her own problems. Even people like Miss Valerie have their own problems, I think. I should leave her alone now. Alright, that's actually, that gives us a little insight about Valerie, because she was like a physicist or something, so she's a really, interesting character. Let's go check out Amber. Found my victim. Why do I get the feeling he's gonna push her into the water? Or something like that. Okay, we can actually decide whether we want to push her or surprise her. She's been acting like a bitch. So let's push her. What do you think you're doing, moron? Giving a little push like a little pigeon learning to fly. Nobody asked you to. What's the matter? It's warm. Oh, that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hold. You couldn't hold? What? Ah? Relax, I'm just kidding, there's no pollution. Nicholas, you are a weird guy. Then again, he's like, what was he, like 17, so... Not from me, that's it. It feels good, doesn't it? Somewhat. You should try to be nicer to people. To Cynthia and Miss Valerie, they care for you. You know nothing. I think I already told you to mind other people's business. I know what you told me, it's just you're ruining everyone's meal, including mine. So, she has to learn. If that's all, go away, if you already did enough. Whatever, just don't stay too long in the water or you'll get wrinkly. Who is getting wrinkly, you idiots? Hopefully she'll reflect on her own acts, so I can have quiet meals. But wasn't breakfast quite quiet enough? Perhaps that's the problem. It doesn't have to be that quiet to be It doesn't have to be that quiet to be quiet. Okay. So, the thing Amber mentioned about, like, she has to learn, I think she meant Miss Valerie, that's... Now, it feels like the plot is actually going somewhere, which is really nice. Not really that I know where to go, but still. I have to say though that Nicholas has a really strange... well, he does have a sense of humor, which is always good, but... he's a bit weird. Like the things he says, he's sort of awkward at times, but at other times he's like super understanding and stuff. A bit like me actually. Sometimes awkward, but at the same time I want to try and understand how other people are feeling. Oh well. Let's go and talk to Franco here. How's Sebastian's training going? He's still a weakling, but I'll tune him up to be a formidable crew member. So he joined it too. Or should I say you made him join? Any resources welcome, even scrubs like you. Hey Brad, who told you to stop? Yes. Okay, that's... Sebastian looks weird without his glasses. So what's your specialty? My specialty? I'm not really good at anything. Oh, what are you doing? Huh? Not good at anything, you say? Yeah, I'm sorry, now get me down. We have no place for useless trash. I thought you said... You better then stop wasting your time and find something you can do. Franco, my legs, I can't feel them. Seems our buddy needs a little help over there. Brad, don't give up on your dreams, we'll make it. My dream? You mean your dream? Yeah, also, while we're on the subject of character personalities, Franco seems to be... He's more interesting after every single dialogue with him, like... Yes, he's an annoying... He's an annoying bully, but at the same time, he has a level of depth to him. That's definitely one of the strong points of this game. The characters. Although I must say, the whole game seems to be based on characterization, so it doesn't surprise me that much. I wonder what just happened there. It looked like a cutscene was gonna happen, but it didn't. Hello? I'm actually gonna check out other places before talking to her, just in case. Nothing at all. We can't even swim here. Okay, so something happened. I guess everyone switched position. Oh no, Valerie's still there. Amber's still there. Oh, Cynthia is there. Well, actually before going to Cynthia, because she seems to be an important character. Well, we can't swim. Really? Oh, right, of course, we had the injury or something like that. So let's talk to Cynthia over here. Oh, Nicholas. Something wrong? Have you seen Ursula? I cannot find her. When was the last time you saw her? I left her sitting over there after lunch, but now it's gone. What should I do? I'll take a look around. You keep searching. Aww. Ursula is gone. That's so sad. That is so sad indeed. Let's go find our friend. Ursula is totally my favorite character in the entire game, so I will take this search seriously. Super seriously. I doubt it's around here, but it doesn't hurt to check. Well, it's nice how you help me out, Nicholas, by thinking. I appreciate that. Maybe someone took it. Maybe someone took Ursula. Maybe you guys? No? Amber, maybe? It would be just like Amber to take the bear. Because she's no use in asking her for help. Oh. Okay. Well, that's true enough. Seems you guys have Seems you guys have your hands onto something. Cynthia's bear, it got lost. Have you checked that tree? Maybe someone played a prank on her. Nothing. I'll keep my eyes open. We still got time. Although it looks like it's gonna be evening soon. It's getting late, yeah. I noticed the same thing. Pretty nice effect though. Nothing around here. Okay, maybe now we'll find a purpose for this place. Because we've been able... Oh, okay. So probably oh. Yeah, we spent the rest of the time looking for Ursula, Cynthia's precious plush toy. We even got Franco to help us. Really? I'll do anything to see Cindy smile again. Oh, that's so cute. But in the end, we didn't find the bear. Oh, that's so sad. What happened to Ursula? It's getting dark. Let's return to the cabin, everyone. Aw. Damn it, I cannot stand this. Miss Valerie, can I propose our next activity? Let's search for Ursula. I'm pretty sure if we all team up together. I cannot allow that. Why is that? Up until now, we've been doing nothing but pointless. Nicholas, it's okay. Huh? What do you mean it's okay? You really love that. It's okay. I'm pretty sure she has something important to do, like visiting an old friend or going after bees. Oh, we're in her home after all. This is seriously heartbreaking. I want to congratulate the creator for putting some serious emotion into this. I mean, it's actually working. It's actually working. Like, it's just a bear, but there were so many things with Ursula before this moment, so it really works out. She'll come back, so it's okay. Let's go. Aww. This is horrible. This is just horrible. It's like from the start Cynthia was meant to be this character you can feel sympathy for. Well done, Brad. You made her cry. Though you looked cool for a moment there. Bears don't go after bees, you clumsy girl. Yeah, they go for the honey. Amber, it was you. You stole Ursula and killed him. We gotta go. I know. Fine, I'm leaving. You're such a pest. Aren't we forgetting something? It must be my imagination. Okay. Alright, Sebastian. Someone please help. That was pretty amazing. We returned to the cabin like nothing happened. No one mentioned anything else regarding Cynthia's loss. Afterwards, we began the preparations for our next activity, barbecue at the beach. What I thought would be a gloom event turned out to be a pretty delightful one. Grammar mistake there. Okay, so Sebastian is with us again. And then I told him, you're the one that's gonna end up covered in moths if you don't pay for that now, sucker. Hey, are you even listening to me? Yes. I hope so, for your own sake. Nicholas, is it true that you were in a coma for almost a year? Who told you that? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep silent after what happened this afternoon. And Janet wouldn't stop asking. I understand. Janet, you wicked. Well, to be fair, it was Miss Valerie's fault for actually telling her. I mean, she should have been able to keep the secret, especially due to her position. So is it true? Yeah. For real? How did it feel? I mean, can you remember any weird dream or something? That's impossible. Impossible? During a coma, our brainwave frequency is at its lowest level, also known as delta waves. This leaves us in a state of total unconsciousness. To the contrary when we're asleep. Contrary to when we're asleep, I think it should be. Freak, what? So you didn't feel anything? What part of a total unconsciousness isn't clear? I see, kinda. It was like you left through time a year into the future. So cool, Nicholas. Not exactly, I grew older. But the sensation, it kinda felt like that, didn't it? I guess. Not to mention the loss of memory. I hope Miss Valerie omitted that part. Looks like the meat is cooked. Help yourselves, everyone. Time to eat. I grab a piece of beef and put it between two slices of bread with some tomato and lettuce. At last, some meat I can chew off. How did you preserve that meat? I don't see any cows you can murder around here. You see the ocean, don't you? Indeed I do, but pardon me, I don't see how that's related to the question. What is it composed of? I know. A long time ago, the lonely moon's tears gave origin to the ocean. Tears? Oh, I see. What kind of salt? That's correct. Meat cured with salt alone will store well, though it will be tough and dry. That explains why this piece of grr is literally fighting with the meat. After enjoying dinner without interruptions, meant Amber didn't open her mouth, Miss Valerie called in for a report. I'd like to know the impressions the seminar has given you this far. Let's start with Janet. Yes? Tell us how you feel after spending almost 3 days here. Well, it's been kind of fun with you guys. As for the place, I like it. It has a romantic feeling to it. Romantic? That's the best you can come up with? I'll give you a D. Okay. I see. Thank you, Janet. Next, Cynthia. Yep, I really like it here. For once, I'm starting to take care of myself and learning about nature and a lot more stuff with everyone. Being always taken care of by maids, I can really see her point. Not bad. B. So you're grading everyone else's comments now, eh? That's okay. Whatever. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Cynthia. You are welcome. And Amber? Oh, so you skip from Nicholas to Amber then. Can you share your thoughts with us, Amber? You? I don't like any of you. I don't like this place. I want to go home. F. Well, at least she's being honest. Thank you, Amber. Thank you indeed. Sebastian. Professor. You can talk now. Yes. I'm very happy to be here with such professional scientists, and I hope to spend the rest of my career learning from you, Professor. I'm flattered, but what can you tell us about your experience in this place alongside the others? This place is truly fascinating, but it's full of morons. Excluding Dr. Valerie, of course. What do you mean by that, Brad? Oops. Sebastian just failed. Excluding the love confession, I'll give him a C+. I kinda agree it's full of morons. Well, fair enough, I guess. Thank you, Sebastian. Franco, what about you? Actually, I'm really glad to be here in this hole with everyone. You know, enjoying meals together, playing shitty games together, and even fighting once in a while. But that's what makes us a great team, and I'm sure we'll all keep this experience deep in our hearts for the rest of our miserable lives. Right, rascals? I can't even... Yeah. Once again, Franco surprises us. You leave me speechless. Thank you, Franco. Lastly, Nicholas, your impressions. Do we get a choice? If I were in one of those games that the protagonist has to make choices that affect the story flow, how I'd rate it. Yeah. So how do we rate it then? Well, if we judge by the game itself and the storyline and everything, I will definitely choose fun. I mean, it's been quite an interesting story so far. So let's say it's fun. I had my fun. I can't really complain. Doing all these activities, life in a remote island, getting to know strangers. I'm not used to that, so I guess it's cool? You tell me. Thank you. Now, here everyone. We get something. No idea what that was. Mrs. Valerie distributed a pencil and a bunch of blank paper to everyone. This is for surprise test. Huh? Perfect! Really? I saw this coming. I'm kidding. This is an old form of communication. Message in a bottle. Though this is a modified version of it. In this case, let's call it wishes in a bottle. Wishes? You'll write down something you yearn in life in a piece of paper, and then we release the bottle containing the wishes of everyone into the sea, right? Figures. You're right, Janet. Please take a time to carefully consider what you'll write there. I'll be waiting. Oh, the beach looks nice. My wish. I'd better go ask around for some ideas. What should I write here? So anyone but Janet, I mean Miss Valerie, so obviously we're going to talk to Miss Valerie first. Have you got your wish? Not yet. No need to hurry, think well. So let's talk to everyone in the... Oh, how far can we go? I'm just interested. Oh well. So since this is an RPG, albeit a different kind of one, but still we're going to talk to everyone. Your wish? Adventure, what else? Adventure? What's life if there's no adventure in it? Waking up, having breakfast, going to work and then sleep. A bunch of boring routines that when you realize it's too late to go back. So sad. Let's escape from all this crap and let's conquer the world. Yeah, isn't that illegal? Who gives a shit? You're gonna follow some rules written in a paper by jerks? Yes? Huh. I don't want to go to prison. You don't. I'm sorry. Ha ha ha. Aren't we in prison already? Good point, actually, because this is sort of a... Well... Yeah, it seems like a sort of punishment thing. What you wishing for? You scared me. I bet a kidney you were thinking about pervert stuff. Wow. That didn't hurt much. My body should be adapting to it. Is it a good or bad thing? Have you ever been in love? Oh yeah, Janet was the overly romantic person. I knew it. I'm serious, idiot. Answer. I don't think so. Why? Then you wouldn't understand. Understand what? The beauty of having someone that cares for you and will protect you at any cost. That's what you're wishing for? Some handsome knight that there's only for serving you? It's not like that. I told you you wouldn't understand. You say that I don't understand because I don't have that special someone, but do you? Not yet. Then how can you be so sure? I just know an insensitive person like you wouldn't get it. You watch too many movies. Shut up, idiot. Come back when you're matured. I do agree with Nicholas here, though. I mean, you don't really learn love from movies. I mean, it's all fiction. I don't even need to ask. You'll find her. Yep. Aww. Aww. I hope you find her. Damn it, that's too sad. So, what you wishing for? Do you actually believe that putting a paper covered in ink resembling symbols that form a valid word in our language that represent an abstract concept or idea inside a bottle and throwing it into the sea will grant your wish? Well, if you put it like that, if you wish to ever accomplish something, stop wishing and start working for it, cause in effect, that's science, and science is life. So you consider all this a waste of time? Not entirely, but you just said, we can study the ocean currents by observing the bottle roots. Okay. He is right though, you have to work for something to get it. Do you have any wish? That's not your business. Oh come on, tell me, even you must have something to yearn for. Tell me, isn't it obvious? No. Money. Money! What else then? Money is everything in this world. What about love? Love? You can always buy it. You think? It's not what I think, it's what it is. Everything has a price. Those who tell otherwise are but hypocrites. I hate hypocrites. I hate hypocrites. So you hate me? Of course you do. Because I like you. That'd be a shame. Are you trying to ridicule me? Never. Get lost. Okay. Can we talk to them again? I should leave her alone for a while. Scribbles. He is drawing some weird equations on the paper, okay? Go away. You're still green. Alrighty, let's go and talk to Miss Valerie then. Have you got your wish? Not yet. No need to hurry. Think well. What? We already collected everyone's, we already talked to everyone, so I would think something would have happened. Like, are we supposed to... Oh, we're probably supposed to use the, okay, write down your wish. What should I wish for? Oh, we have the, same choices as, the others do. So what do we want? Do we want adventure, friendship, love, or riches? Or nothing? Let's go for... let's go for love. Let's be unoriginal here. Okay. Yeah, I know that was kind of unoriginal, but have you got your wish? Sure, I have got it. Turn in, yes. Thank you. Everyone folded paper went inside the glass bottle before sealing it with a cork. Everyone's folded paper went inside the glass bottle. We then proceeded to the seashore to release the bottled hopes. Not long after, we lost sight of the bottle. Everyone spent a few minutes gazing at the waves, dancing and crashing near us. Okay, we're back at the camp. Very well, I think that's all for today. Professor? Yes? Where are we going tomorrow? Oh, look who is showing interest. Totally unexpected. I don't want to face any more contingencies, so I need to take the necessary precautions. Is something bothering you? There aren't many places remaining. What about that strange cave? That's right, the eerie cavern. We saw that yesterday night during the test of courage activity. I totally forgot about that. Forgot about it. Cave? That's off the limits. Cynthia, you didn't venture in there, right? I don't think so. Why? What's wrong with that place? There's no need for you to know. The only thing you need to know is that you cannot under any reason approach that place. Everyone remained silent for like 20 or 30 seconds. Miss Valerie's uncanny remark left everyone puzzled. But in the end... I'll tell you, but please, promise me that you won't go there no matter what. Do you know what the period known as Gold Rush accounts for? Wasn't it when folks tried to make a living out of mining gold? Oh, nice picture here. During a gold rush, workers will migrate to the area where gold has been discovered and work aggressively, trying to collect as much gold as they can. They were typically marked by a general buoyant feeling of a free-for-all in income mobility, in which any single individual might become abundantly wealthy almost instantly. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, there were several major gold rushes. Most of them took place in America and South Africa, while smaller gold rushes took place elsewhere. Of course, this island didn't pass unnoticed. A century ago, an independent group of miners arrived to the island and discovered great amounts of gold in it, enough to make each one of them not to worry about monetary issues for at least 3 generations. At that time, the island was under the protection of a shaman. The shaman, who was noble to his earth, urged them to live in peace. Naturally, the avaricious miners ignored their words and carried on with the task. After all, if they didn't take the fortune, others will, they thought. They started extracting the metal from the heavy mountains without reservation. The shaman warned them, "You've had enough, do not profane this earth any further and leave." But the miners' greed would not surfeit that easily. They intended to feed off the shaman's house until their ships were full of gold. Even then they might have returned for more if necessary. The shaman, filled by anger, cast a curse on the island, foretelling horrible misfortune to those who kept defiling this sacred place. Of course, the miners didn't believe in such ridiculous prophecies and kept working from day to night. Not long after that, natural disasters began to manifest: earthquakes, storms, floods. But even that didn't stop them. They dug and dug. That's when the worst happened. They found something deep below, something that shouldn't exist. A day came when the workers reached a point where they uncovered what could be best defined as a creature. This creature didn't seem to have any discernible shape or to respond to any attempt of interaction. It just devoured. One by one, miners fell prey to this unworldly creature. Those who made it out of the island to tell the story were not any luckier than them. They met with all sorts of unlucky events, including weird accidents, disappearances. Some of them, on the brink of madness, returned to the island in search for the mysterious shaman to lift the curse, but what they found. What did they find? They found what they found. Just get on with it already. They found nothing, no trace of the shaman. This led to many beliefs, like the shaman sacrificed himself in order to protect the island, or the shaman was the heart of the island itself. Others claimed that the creature became so fed off miners' greed that it ended up devouring the shaman as a means to appease its hunger. Whoa. Getting dizzy. It's kind of creepy, actually. Kind of a surprising story for... I wasn't expecting a supernatural story like this in this game. Or so the legend goes. That's not real. Of course, normal people wouldn't believe in this. Many consider this but a mere lie to scare off rivals, scavengers and the like, which were abundant back then. I didn't consider this seriously either. But fact is, few years ago, during the reformation of the cabin, 3 workers actually went to the supposed legendary cave. You know, for some laughs. A month later, one of them disappeared. The other 2 reported reoccurring nightmares and symptoms of paranoia, like constantly being followed by something. I'm not saying that these events have something to do with a curse, but there's the possibility that some kind of phenomenon might be going on, like a virus. If Miss Valerie's relate holds some truth in it, why would they send us to such a dangerous place? Does such a virus exist? Let's ask the first question. I'm more interested in this. Why would they send us to such a dangerous place then? There's no proof these events are related to this place whatsoever. Consider this a personal request I'm asking you. A virus? 3 to 4 new species of viruses are found every year. Their size, shape, and chemical structure varies depending on the ecosystem they grow in, and with that goes their behavior. How should I put it this so you can picture it better? I think of the rabies virus and the effect that it has on some animals. Even though those that affect humans are scarce, a state of alert is necessary. Witches, monsters, or ghosts, I'm gonna beat their asses. Franco, don't approach that cave. I'm serious. If Miss Valerie says so. Same goes for the others. The curiosity killed the cat. Once you tell someone don't look, their natural reaction is to look. That being said, I don't plan on venturing there after this talk. I'm not that stupid. The barbecue at the beach finished with an eerie mood. We returned to the cabin silently pondering about the horror story. What struck us was not the story itself, but the professor's diligent attitude towards it. At that time I didn't believe in such twisted reality. Sounds like we're in the looks like we're back in the cabin. Of course. These detective manga are so predictable. I laid out on the bed as if giving up all hope in humanity. But seriously, what's wrong with today's detective stories? It's like the villain always makes a stupid mistake in his so brilliant plan. Not to mention the detective always is at the perfect time and place. Could it be that I'm growing old? Nah. That reminds me, today's events at the spring. Where did Ursula go? Excuse me, let me fix that. Who took Ursula? Because, let's be honest, everyone knows that her can disappear just like that. Someone or something took it. I know I shouldn't be wasting my energies thinking about it, but still. Cynthia, she must be in her room now, lamenting not being at her best friend's side. Best friend? It's just a toy. A stuffed teddy bear anyone can get at your home's nearest marketplace. Okay, maybe a little bit more expensive. The point is... Never mind. Who am I to speak of friendship? I can't really judge her. Then why am I even worrying about this? Oh, that's right, detective stories. It's the right time to implement the knowledge I learned from them, and to appease my boredom, of course. Let's recapitulate. This morning, Cynthia went to the pond with Ursula in her hands. Once the arrival, she left the bear under a tree to avoid getting wet as she got into the water to play with us. In the afternoon, we had all lunch together, including Ursula, who even got offered to taste some tea from Miss Valerie. That very deed made Amber mad and led to an argument that ruined the joyful atmosphere. Subsequently, she left the bear in the same place and headed into the water to play a little more. What comes next is the unfortunate accident I had. They were crying. Stop! Don't get distracted. A good detective has to learn how to control their emotions and focus on the case. So where we left at? Oh yes. After that unfortunate event, she dived back into the water along with Janet. Could it be to wipe the tears off? Anyway, when she got off the water, Ursula was gone. We can say for sure that between lunch and late afternoon, the culprit made their move. We can consider the possibility of a wild animal taking the bear, but is that really it? I haven't seen any animal capable of doing something like that since I got here, with the exception of that dog. Even if it were the case, the hubbub produced by us would drive them away. Thanks, Franco and Sebastian. Finishing, that leaves us with 5 possible suspects, excluding Cynthia and I for obvious reasons. Miss Valerie, Amber, Janet, Sebastian, and Franco. Do I even need to go deeper? Its profile, timing, all matches. It's pretty evident who the culprit here is. It's Amber, isn't it? Time to close the case. Yes, we know exactly who the culprit is. It's too dark to walk without some kind of light source. We need to get a torch. A rusty drawer with not much variety of clothing to choose from. Seems that I'll have to do that. Okay. Okay, inventory. Oh, we have to take the candle, of course. It's always the last place you look. Okay. Franco's bedroom. If the victim weren't Cynthia, I'd probably suspect him. Phew. Sebastian. Poor dude, he could barely drag his own body. Yeah, it's not him. Cynthia must be in the shower right now. It's the perfect time to do this. You mean what? Like, go to the shower or something? Excuse me. Okay. Valerie's bedroom. Yes. True, even she wouldn't do that. Cynthia, the victim, and here is the culprit. Today, justice will be done. Knock. What do you want now? Ursula. Ursula? Cynthia's stuffed teddy bear. I want it back. What does that have to do with me? Tell me where you hid it. I didn't hide anything. You sure? If you hand it over right now, I won't tell a word to anyone, including Miss Valerie. I already told you I didn't do it. Press her. We will press her indeed. Objection! You were the only one capable of stealing it. Don't try to hide it. Before she can sneak into her room, I forcefully grab her by the wrist. Stop bothering me. Go away. Just give me the bear, Amber. It's for the better. She has to learn the world is not as tender as she thinks it is. That's... Don't talk to me again. So she admitted it. Damn it, this girl. I'll speak to Miss Valerie about this tomorrow's morning. Hopefully she'll do something about it. Okay, so I guess we need to go to sleep now. Oh, it's the bully himself. Yo, Franco. What were you doing up there, brat? Oh, I forgot this. Don't enforce your stupid games onto other people. I wasn't. Did I make myself clear? Understood, or stay silent? Let's see what happens if we stay silent. Next time I see you toying with other people's feelings, I'm gonna punch you hard. Don't forget. Like, did he know we went to Amber's room? What the... Okay, I suppose we should sleep now. I went to bed in anger. I didn't notice how tired I was. I lost my turn for the shower. At that moment, I didn't realize that her thin heart was as thin as the wooden walls. Amber's? He who has begun has the work half done. Day 3. So what happens now? Valerie's gone. What? Here ends the demo of Miraculo Island, developed by QCon. There are lots of mysteries to be solved. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So that's it. That's the end of the demo. Oh my goodness. I have to say that's the perfect moment to sort of... that's a really interesting cliffhanger, I would say. Really makes you think what has happened and how the story will develop in the final version. Anyway, since now we are at the end of the demo, we have finished Miraculo Island, the demo version. It's time to give some overall feedback. First of all, I would like to say that, as I mentioned in the beginning, visual novels are not my thing, usually. I'm more into games where you have more, how should I say it, like more gameplay. Then again, this game has sort of proven me wrong, that even a visual novel can be really enjoyable. I will say that there isn't that much gameplay in this. I mean, you do a little, you do some little tasks, you have some choices of dialogue and stuff like that. but there isn't that much to actually play. It's more like a story, and that's why I feel it would be unfair to sort of evaluate this game on the basis of other RPGs, because the genre is different. It's that's why I feel it's better to evaluate the story in this case, because the game is not that much of a game itself. Now that we're talking about the story, though, the story is interesting. I mean, the characters are pretty well developed, with the exception perhaps of Janet. I mean, we don't really get to know Janet that well. We know she's the one who talks about romance and love and stuff like that, but I feel like she should have gotten a little more characterization, and she probably will in the final version. This is just the demo, so we don't know what role Janet has to play later on in the story. As for the other characters, I really like them. They are not one-dimensional, I would say, except for, well, yeah, some of them are sort of stereotypical, like Sebastian, who is the usual, your everyday nerd, and Cynthia, who is the sort of the basic, I don't know, this sort of childish teen who is still living her childhood. But I really enjoyed the characters anyhow, and the storyline is interesting. I mean, at some points the story does drag a bit, like you don't really see the point of it, but I feel like in the full version the story is going to be a bit more fast-paced. At least it looks more like it, judging by the cliffhanger. That sort of you'll get some more mystery and stuff like that. So yeah, the graphics, of course, are very nice, very well done. I don't have anything to say about that. The transitions between maps are really smooth and work well. The soundtrack, I would say that some of the music is really good, and some of it is a bit meh. Like mostly, I would say that if there's something to improve about the audio, it would be the sound effects, or rather the sort of because there's a lot of standard RTP sound effects that might work a little better if they were custom. For example, the moments of shock. The game is using the standard RTP shock. What do you call it? The sound effect that sort of pauses the background music for a moment. That kind of stuff sort of sticks out, I would say. But yeah, the strong points of this game are definitely the story, the graphics, and the interesting characters, which drive the story. And things to improve would be maybe make the pacing a bit more even. Just check some of the sound effects. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's good, but just sort of make sure that in the final version the music continues to complement the graphics and so on. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything more to say about Miraculo Island. I have enjoyed this demo, and when the full version comes out, I'm hoping to play that as well, because I really want to know what happens on the island. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching this Let's Play, and see you all again with another game.